Hey everyone, Robert Ferringo of DocSports here with a free play video for Friday, October 10th. Be sure to check us out at DocSports.com and like and subscribe to DocSports YouTube channel. All right, tonight we're talking Rutgers at Washington. A little Big Ten action for you. Rutgers is a 10.5 point road underdog. This game kicks off at 9 o'clock on Friday the 10th. The total is set at 58.5. Washington is coming back from a pretty big comeback win at Maryland last week. If you remember 2 weeks ago, Washington hosted Ohio State. Huge game for the Huskies, trying to make a statement that they were going to be a factor in the Big Ten race. Unfortunately, they weren't able to. They weren't able to take advantage of some early scoring opportunities. Ohio State kind of hit the Jets late in that game and won 24-6. So last week, Washington had to go across the country, face a really tough, undefeated Maryland team. Perfect letdown spot for Washington, and they didn't play well. They didn't play well for the first three quarters. Looked like they were going to lose that game outright. Then they hit the Jets, outscored Maryland 21-0 in the fourth quarter to end up winning that game 24-20. So huge win for Washington, trying to keep those Big Ten title hopes alive. Now they're back home, riding the momentum of that win, and we'll see if they can keep it going as a double-digit favorite. Now, I don't like betting against Greg Schiano in that underdog role. He has proven himself time and time again that he will have his Rutgers team ready to go, and this is kind of their best role. This is their best spot, is when they're undervalued and underappreciated and catching a lot of points. Rutgers is coming off a bye, so while Washington has had back-to-back battles, Rutgers should be well rested and prepared for this game. Washington is 22-1 straight up at home. They have a sneaky good home field advantage in this game. That being said, Washington is only 2-6 against the spread in their last 8 Big Ten games. Rutgers is 5-1 against the spread as an underdog. As I mentioned, this is their role. These two teams played on Friday night in Piscataway, New Jersey last year. So Washington has revenge for a loss in that primetime game last season. I do think that Washington is going to get revenge, but I'm not in a hurry to lay double digits to a Schiano team that is coming off a bye week. My free play is to take the over 58.5. I have serious questions about both of these defenses. I think Washington's defense has played a little bit over its head the last 2 weeks, and I think that they can get lit up. Also, this Rutgers defense, that's usually a Schiano calling card. They haven't been very good. They've allowed over 30 points to both Iowa and Minnesota. Those are the opposite of high-powered offenses. So if they can give up over 30 points to Iowa and Minnesota, I think that Rutgers can get hit for around 40 even by this high-powered Washington offense, which has really been held in check for most of the last 2 weeks. We saw in that fourth quarter last week against Maryland what they're capable of, outscoring the Terps 21-0. I think that Washington's going to ride a little bit of that offensive momentum into this one. I think that they're going to score over 35 points. I think that Rutgers can chip in at least 24 points. I see a shootout developing on Friday. I say take over 58.5 in the Rutgers and Washington game. I have 2 promo codes for you. One of them is down in the description. That's a free 60. That will give you $60 same as cash at DocSports. And also use the promo code 20 years. That's 20 in the word years. That is to celebrate my 20th year, my 20th football season here of DocSports. That will give you 20% off absolutely any package, a top game, daily, weekly, monthly, or full season football package at DocSports. Carpe diem and good luck.